Okay, great. Right, we'll get underway. Start with Ian Bolton at Sky Sports News. Just remember to unmute yourselves.
Hello, Frank. Listen, congratulations. Tell us what it means to get to the final of this competition, and where does that performance rank for you this season? Is that the best performance so far?
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it obviously is. It's a great achievement for us to get there. To win a semi is a great thing. To win a final is the thing. So I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but we can certainly enjoy the performance and the result today. I'm not sure where it ranks in the season. It's obviously right up there because of the size of the game and the quality of the opponent. But we have had some good performances this season. We are progressing. We are getting better. There are always going to be some bumps, but today was a performance of huge character, personality, work ethic, quality. So I'm very happy.
Okay, we'll go to Simon Stone.
Hi, Frank. Congratulations. Is this kind of vindication of the way that your team's played? Because you say there are bumps in the road, but sometimes when you have a bump, you get heavily criticised.
I don't know. I mean, I think people sometimes this season have looked at us as Chelsea and expectations are always high. But then the reality beyond that I know because I work every day here is that we're working towards something. We want to close a gap above us. It doesn't come easy. We've seen that with other teams over recent years. And so it's step by step. Today was a nice step for us. Just a step towards a final. We want to try and win that final. But we have showed lots of good stuff this year. And with more work and the way we move forward and what we do in the summer, I think there'll be more to come. But at the moment, we have to really focus on the three finals domestically that we have, 2 league games and an Arsenal and FA Cup final is huge for us.
Okay, we'll go to Paul Hurst.
Hi, Frank. Congratulations.
Thank you.
De Gea for the second goal, kind of, everyone's kind of picking that out as a fault. It's not the first time he's failed to stop a kind of long range shot. Was that something that you had in your mind in the kind of in your tactics building up to the game?
It wasn't because I've got huge respect for him as a goalkeeper. I know people will always, hone in on keepers when they make those errors because they're critical for them. But all I did say to Mason at half time was that I want to see him strike through balls more. He had a shot in the first half. He tried to kind of whip it or bend it. And for me, you've got to try and outside the box against top keepers. And De Gea is a top keeper. You have to strike through them. Of course, he didn't catch it brilliantly and it goes in and probably done as a mistake. But it's more I was actually worried all about. My job is to worry about my players. And with Mason, I just wanted him to shoot more. And fortunately, 3 minutes after I said it, he did.
James Bucknell.
Hi, Frank. Just on, I mean, there were a lot of outstanding performances from your players today. Just on Mason, he obviously offers you a lot on the ball, but for such a young player, he's sort of intelligence and application, pressing from the front must delight you. And also, just what do you think of Kovacic in midfield?
Yeah, I think with Mason, that's a big thing this year now. He's got huge talent on the ball. I'm never going to underscore that, but there's improvement that can be made with him. I think he wants to be a player, and I mean a top player so much that the final pass and his amount of goals that he can score in a season, they're going to come because he's young and this is his first season in Premier League football and the amount of games he's played. But his work ethic off the ball is huge, and sometimes it can go amiss. Sometimes people can skate across that. When you see a performance against a team where you need work ethic off the ball and he leads from the front with his age, but with his boundless energy and commitment, it's a massive thing for me when I'm looking at how I want us to play and how the team that I pick. Kovacic again as well. I think his abilities his work ethic there today alongside Jorginho was great, but the times what he does have that not many midfielders had, and I've said it before, is that he can travel through midfield with the ball at pace and open up a game out of nowhere. So if he keeps working his all cover on it and his all-round stuff and he has that special attribute, then he can be huge for us, and he has been this season, to be fair. So it was great to see a lot of great performances come together today.
Okay, we'll do 2 more. Liam Twomey and then Nazar Kinsella to finish.
Hi, Frank. Congratulations.
All right, thank you,
Liam. I remember the 1-0 defeat to West Ham earlier in the season when Chelsea didn't make a single foul, and I remember you talking about that afterwards, saying that the team didn't really have the intensity that day. You committed 21 fouls today, which is, I think, up towards the top end of what you've done. Was it a point of emphasis before the game to the players to make sure they had that intensity for a game like this.
Yeah, it was, Liv, and the players have to take credit for it, but we worked a lot in the last 2 days, and we haven't had much time at the minute, and you can't physically work much, but to show them the dangers that come from Manchester United. One, they run behind. We know that from playing them earlier in the season, but they're getting even better at that with the speed of their front three and Fernandes. But two, they also find really good areas in between midfield through the lines. And even though we had a back three today, I didn't want it to become a back five. I wanted people to go in midfield and make tackles, not let them feel comfortable. And led by all of them, but led by Aspie as captain. How many times did he go into midfield and win it back and show leadership and pulling people around him and talking with the group. And that was a huge part. The biggest delight for me today is our off the ball work and our physical intensity, and it showed, and it wins you games.
Okay, last question, Jacob Steinberg.
Hi Frank. Obviously, Olivier was almost out of the club in January, and he's since the restart he's been absolutely huge for you. What kind of example does he set to the younger players in terms of that attitude? And does it surprise you how good he's been since then?
No, he sets an amazing example. If you take the story of the season, Tammy was playing well. Oli didn't get many opportunities. He kept training in January. He could have left. He didn't. He had the most positive attitude possible. When I speak to him man to man, it's so easy to speak to him because he exudes professionalism in the way he is. And then I'm not surprised because I know what Oli can do. And the way he's playing, the presence that he has and the quality he has, the way he trains every day means that he can play to that level. And the thing we have to do is make sure we work off and around him as well. And we had speed and we had energy and we took time to get up the pitch at times from moving the ball from side to side, which allows Oli to get in positions in the box. So, yeah, he's been great. The young players should see in him everything that it takes to be a professional, a work ethic, a humility, to be a team player. He's done that all season, and now he's getting absolutely the credit he deserves. And I'm getting a player who's scoring really regularly after lockdown.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Thanks, everyone. We'll
Thank
see you
you.
in the week.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Louisa.